welcome back to another video. So today's going to be another fun video. Julie, my cousin, is going to be doing my nails. So how long have you been doing nails? I'll start with some questions.
Like a month.
A month. She's been doing it for a month and she's pretty good. So we're just gonna record her doing my nails today, and if you like this video, then we'll film some more with her. Okay, so let's get started with the video. I would like to congratulate my cousin Victor for graduating 8th grade and receiving a 4.0 GPA. I wish him the best of luck in high school, and please feel free to comment down below congratulating him, and I will show him all the comments. So I'm just going to start off by taking off my old nail polish, and then we'll get started with the nails. Okay, so I took off my nail polish now, and then we are going to even out my nails with this block. And it has like 4 steps that you have to follow. And then after that, we're going to file the nails so that they're even on top, and then I might have to cut them a bit.
So it doesn't lift.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to be filing my nails, and then Julie's going to ask me some questions.
Okay. So what made you want to start YouTube?
So it was a little bit of everything. So I really like watching YouTube videos. So I would spend a lot of time on there. But like, I'm also interested in like the field of medicine. So I would always like try to Google videos of like people that are like that got into medical school and stuff like that. And all of them were always white. And so it's like you can't relate to them, or you can't find anything in common with them, because a lot of them, like, they're not the first in their family to be doctors. Like, it's something more normal. And so, and a lot of the obstacles that we face are different from them. So like for me, like throughout college, I had to work like 2 or 3 jobs just to like pay for school, and I couldn't ask my mom or my dad for money because they were always tight on money. And so like they never had that problem. And so it was just like things like that I was like, it would be cool for me to talk about it, to see if like any other people like relate. So that's kind of why I started. And then like I'm also a pretty creative person, and so like I'm like, oh, I could do videos like with my sister, and like we could cook, or we could bake, or we could like do fun stuff. So, yeah, it sounded like a fun idea.
Now that I think about it, there isn't really a lot of like Hispanic people that are doing that kind of stuff. So.
Yeah, like there's a lot of Hispanics in like the beauty community, like that do like makeup tutorials and stuff like that. But even then, there's like not that many. Yeah, there's even less that do like YouTube videos on being like Hispanic and in medicine.
Well, what do you plan on doing like after you? Well, obviously becoming a doctor, but like in like what, like surgery or like?
Yeah. So there's a few topics, or like not topics, but like specialties I've been thinking about. So one of them is psychiatry. So I mean, you know a lot about what has happened with my family, and then like my mom being diagnosed with cancer, and so like all of that, it just kind of does impact your like mental health, like you being sad, or like, you know, and so like I would like to help people who have also, or like who are going through those problems. And even like other things, like, you know, your parents being divorced, like it obviously has an impact on you. Like it does make you upset that you can't be at home with both parents. And so like I think that would be cool to help people like when they're going through tough times. But I also like, I've done a lot of cancer research, and I worked with a lot of cancer people, so I would like to maybe specialize in cancer, like do something related to that. And I like working with kids, so that's another one. They're always really funny, and they're the funniest people when they go to doctor's appointments, because they're always scared, or like they're really honest, and so they just say what's on their mind, and that's always really funny. So working with kids is also fun.
I remember last time I got a shot from the doctor.
Yeah.
And my mom said, I was like, acting drunk supposedly, like, cause and my mom, like, I was going like this, cause they did like 3 shots, so 2 here and 1 here for I think HPV.
Yeah.
And I was like this, and my mom was like joking that I was like a dinosaur, and I was like this because my arms are so numb.
Yeah. Like, I was kind of scared too to start working at a clinic because I knew that they were gonna teach me how to do shots and like take blood, and I was like, oh my god, like I'm gonna faint.
Yeah.
Like poor children.
Yeah.
But it's actually not bad giving them. It's like it hurts more when people do it to you.
Like whenever I see blood, like I just get like I don't know how to describe it, but it's just like
Yeah, you get nervous.
Yeah, nervous and like I don't know, like I could feel like sometimes we watch, you know, the Good Doctor.
Yeah.
We were watching that and they're doing surgery and I was just holding my
That's funny.
But yeah, I think it's cool that you want to like help other people, and like it's also cool like since like your mom did have breast cancer, like you get to help people that are going through that. Like
Yeah.
How
about you? What do you want to do?
I'm not sure. I always liked dancing, and like for like a good minute, like I wanted to be like a dancer. But then like I switched to maybe nails, maybe like an artist, because I do like to sketch. I don't really like to paint. I mean, I like painting, but sketching is like just like, yeah, just I have more control. But now I just don't know. Like a bunch of things like I could be. I used to want to be a teacher, but now I'm just like, oh. I'm not sure. And my mom always wanted me to do like massaging, like her, and I was like, no. What made you want to become a doctor?
I always really liked science, like, and I think part of it too was that my mom was a teacher, so she always liked to get us educational books and not the funny ones. And so like I would be like, oh, can I get like a SpongeBob book? And she'd be like, no, that's dumb. You need to get like a science book or something.
Yeah.
And so part of it was always that like I was always reading about like science and the human body, and then like any presents that she would get me, they were always like school related kind of.
My mom too.
Yeah. So like as a kid, I think she got me a microscope one year, and like
kind of cool.
Yeah, it was pretty cool, and they had these slides with like bugs, but like they were like taped on it in a way, and like they were already dead, so they didn't move, but you could see like what the wing looks like close up. Cool. And so it was really cool. So like I always liked that stuff. And then she would get me like a crystal making kit, so we could make crystals and like all that stuff. It like I always liked experiments. And in school, what I was good at was always science and math. Like those were always the ones I liked doing. I didn't like reading. I didn't like writing. So I was always with like that mentality that I like science and math. And then I also just like always really liked helping people, and like growing up around like your mom and my mom, they always like helping everyone. Like you will always see them trying to help someone out, organizing an event, helping at a party, and so like all of that, like I grew up around, and so like I always wanted to help people too, because like that's like how we were raised.
Yeah, I feel like it's kind of like a Hispanic thing too. No, we just are so caring for other people. Sometimes we could be really
mean.
Yeah, mean, and our family is like very not maybe some open, but like giving and caring.
Yeah, very.
Because like my mom's friend, I remember one year, like she didn't have a house. They were doing her house. She was like, "Oh, come live with us," and I was like, "What?" Like she's so caring. I'm like,
yeah. And then I think in school too, they always ask you what do you want to be when you grow up, and so like I like was always thinking about that, and always like trying to look up like what I can do with like what I was good at. And so I was like, oh, like a doctor would be cool. Like that seems like it's a good mix of like helping people and science and like maybe a little bit of math, and so like it always seemed like a good fit. But then like I also didn't know anyone who was Mexican and was a doctor. Like I never had a Mexican doctor when I was little, so it was like it's cool, but I don't think I can do it.
Just like Victor says, like because like he wants to be like a professional football player.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, but I know he is gonna try. So
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. You just gotta put in the work.
those chips are good. Shout out to Miranda's. They have corn now.
Really? They're the ones who have the tortas that are really good.
Tortas,
Ooh,
corn.
those are so good.
They have hot dogs. They have nachos.
What the hell?
They upgrade.
So now I have evened out my nails and filed the tops, and then what are we gonna do next?
We're gonna do a base coat. Wait, you said you never cut your cuticles before?
Mm-mm.
Your cuticles look fine though.
Yeah, I mean, I like push them down myself, but like
Oh.
I've never actually cut them. We also have baby Layla here, so if you hear crying or a baby, she's here. she looked at you. Hi, baby! Yeah, also this is the first time I get my nails painted. Or like get my nails done. Fake nails.
Yeah, because she has really long, well, not really long, but like she has good close hand, I think you can say.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I
her
think
nails
it's good.
Me, on the other hand, I have short nails. So I spend my time doing my nails, putting fake nails on, gluing them on. Like, I just do not like my nails. Oh, you can put it in. Maybe I could teach you how to do.
Yeah. Talk. Another video. Crystal tries TikTok dances. Like I like dancing, but like I think I only dance like the basic stuff, like bachata, merengue. I'm not that good at dancing salsa. I feel like Mexicans don't dance it.
I feel like it's more like Cuban.
Yeah,
And
like Puerto Ricans.
yeah.
Okay, so I think they're dry.
Okay, and then now do we find your size and we we're gonna grab this. It's a Polygel in the shade Natural Pink. This is rubbing alcohol. There's also like a sleep solution. It's like a fancier one. I was just like, I just use alcohol. So then you just like mold it to like, not what shape, because you could file it, but what, just mold it to like all this on there. This is the color she picked. It looks shimmery in the light.
Yeah, it does.
Graphic ones. We're doing this one for these butterflies.
Yeah, I think the square. Good.
Okay. What's your favorite food?
Like Mexican or like all kind or
Whichever.
I think I would say sushi.
Never tried sushi, but I think I go based off like smell, because I'm very picky eater, and like if it smells or looks weird, I just can't. Cause like I see people like when we go to like buffets, they're like eating octopus, and it's like looks slimy. I'm just like,
Yeah.
no, I cannot. Like certain things, like if they just feel weird in my mouth, and I feel like throwing up. It's just no, I can't. How's it like having a twin? Like,
I mean, it kind of just feels like having a sister, but like we just have a lot in common. Like we like the same things.
yeah,
We have the same interests.
it's also cool. Like I always wanted like a big sister, and I basically do, but like I don't see my stepsister that much. So yeah. And Rosie, like, I don't, like, she's smaller than me.
Yeah.
But, I guess. And Victor's just, I feel like Victor made me the person I am today. And my mom, obviously, but, like, Victor mostly. Because, like, you could kind of consider me, like, a tomboy. Like, I like playing Fortnite. Like, I like certain things that he likes, too, because he got me into it. But, like, I never knew what it's like to have a sister, you know?
Yeah.
But you have lots of sisters.
Yep. I have all the sisters.
Yep.
Some brothers.
Yeah. I feel like the funnest part of like doing your nails is decorating them.
Yeah.
The waiting.
This is what they look like right now. We're just filing them and then we're gonna paint them.
Okay.
So we finished with the nails 20 years later, and this is what they look like. They have little butterflies.
This.
They look super cute. And Julie got me a present. Julie, do you want to open it so I don't mess them up? Wow! Oh, that's so cute!
Matches your house.
Oh.
Yeah.
Where should I put that?
Kind of.
Oh, by my desk.
Right here. Over here. But my mom said you could fix it, so.
That's so cute. Thank you. This is what the finished product looks like. Julie did a really good job.
Thank
These
you.
are my summer nails. And yeah, that's about it.
Bye.
Bye. Hello and welcome back to another. Do you have anything else to say, Julie?